Taurus, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right. So this is going to be your collective reading. Yes, it is, Taurus. I'm not going to put no dates on it or nothing like that. We're going to see what we get, and you apply it to your status, to your circumstances, as you may. But you know God has blessed it, because God is good for me, and He's good for you too. Thank you, Heavenly Father. If you want to book personal with me, information is below this video. I am going to be using 3 different decks today. So let's just get right in and see what we get for you, darling. My darling Tauruses. Alright, first card out, we got the Creature of Water, Creative Expression. So this would be like let's call it the Page of Cups. So expressing yourself here recently, which is nice. We like creative, expressive Taurus, because creative, expressive Taurus makes things happen. Okay, so we do have the Peacemaker, Persistent Patience, but she did come out in the reverse. So we will take her like that. So you got number 29, number 14. So maybe right now you're not being so patient, perhaps because whatever this creative expression is maybe not popping like you had hoped. We got Creature of Earth, Take Charge, number 39. This is you and your energy right there. That's coming up in your potential future. And let's see, the likely outcome, we have the Chiefess, Strength Tested, number 8, which would be strength in traditional tarot. Bottom of the deck, we have Altar of the Air, Clarity. By the way, this is the Secrets of the Ancestors deck if you are interested. So yeah, you know, the thing is, Taurus, sometimes, right, things don't happen the way that we were hoping, the way that we had intended to, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing. I feel like, yeah, you just kind of have to find... Yeah, you just gotta find a balance. You know, there's some things that we can control, there's some things that we can't. And I feel like whatever this thing is that you've started, this creative expression, whether it's how you dress, or it's how you're thinking, or it's how you're feeling, or it's a new project or whatever, I feel like, yeah, this is something you feel very strongly about, something that you just want it to fly and take off and catch, right? You can do your part, but what you can't do is other people's part. You can't rush other people. You can't make other people see it how you see it. You know, other people are themselves. So we really don't have any control over that. And so I feel like maybe that's why now, the Peacemaker, by the way, in traditional tarot would be Temperance. Okay, so yeah, there's like an imbalance because she came out in the reverse. She's like, not having much peace right now, probably wanting things to hurry up, and this is Persistent Patience, but I feel like in the reverse it is maybe even, it could be some laziness here too. It could be, you know, being impatient, like I said, because things aren't really working the way, so there's a little chaos right now within you. Don't let that sit for too long though, Taurus. Don't let it sit for too long, because you don't want to be mad because things aren't working the way that you hope. You just kind of got to see, okay, what is working, and let me go with that. What's not working, forget about it. Forget about it. You know what I mean? Like, only focus on the things that you can control. The rest of it, you got to let go. Because you do have coming up here in your possible future Creature of Earth. So take charge. And that's kind of what I'm saying. And like I said earlier, this is you and your energy. So it's like what you can do, definitely do. You can plant your seeds. You can talk your talk, walk your walk. You can do those things. But also, what you can't control, let it go. Because your strength looks like it's going to be tested here. And I'm feeling like what you don't want to do is go off. You don't want to get forceful and try to make people start doing things, because no, that's not going to work. Most times when we try to make somebody do something, we're met with resistance. because, you know, sometimes people just have to come to it on their own. And so that could be why your strength is being tested. Like, you know what's best. You know what'll work. You've tried it. You've done it for yourself. So how the freak come people aren't listening to you? Like, you're trying to show them the easy way, the easy route, and they're just like, do, 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 la, 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 la. Well, you know what? Whatever. Let them. Let them. You stay humble. You stay strong mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and things will come together in the right time. But that timing may not be the same as yours. So don't worry about that, though. Let's see. This creature of water, we have the Four of Pentacles. More of you in your energy. Okay. So, yeah, probably just trying to protect something. Trying to protect something, maybe trying to impress somebody or someone. Trying to show, you know, what you got, where you're coming from. The Six of Cups is here too. You could be dealing with a water sign, or maybe you have water sign in your chart somewhere. But this could have been something like a dream from long ago that you're finally starting now. And you really want to put your best foot forward. It's something, you know, you're not bland, Taurus. You have a lot of, you have a lot of strength in that, you know, we know that you're stable. So, you know, maybe not the fanciest of dressers, maybe not the most artistic, you know, in style and in approach, but we know that you're solid. We know that, you know, whatever you do and create is for the long term. It can stand the test of time. So I'm wondering if, you know, maybe people just aren't catching on for that reason. Maybe, you know, you're dealing with people who like flash and glam and all that, and you're just kind of more so, you know, this is a really good product. It may not have all the hoopla and all this and all that, but this is something real. Okay, so that could be some of what's going on. But again, the right people will see it at the right time. Let's see this Peacemaker in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so it's lacking. It's not, you know, not the worst, but also not the best. There's just some kind of, you know, need for help, need for support. And that could be guidance. That could be, you know, support and advice, or just, you know, somebody kind of showing you, coming in and talking to you and showing you some different options and maybe how you could handle this or how you could promote it or whatever. But yeah, the Five of Pentacles is like, okay, I need some help. And maybe you don't like that. Maybe you're like, this is great. Why do I need anybody to, you know, correct me? Well, it's not that you need anybody to correct you, but we all need help sometimes, especially if this is something that's kind of newer for you. Yeah, you know, like me, for example, you know, my channel, I've had it now almost 5 years, and, you know, I've had lots of growth spurts, but like really for the last few months, it's been like very, very, very minimal. And, you know, it does get discouraging at times because I know I'm putting out good work, you know what I mean? But also, what am I going to do? You know what I mean? Sure, I could pay for views, I could pay for bots, the subscribers and all that, but I don't want to do that. I want it to grow, you know, organically. But, you know, there have been times when I have been reached out to about, you know, hey, if you want extra views or more supporters, it's just cost you a small fee of you know. So I get you, I feel you. Let's see this creature of earth, take charge. It's like I was saying, take charge in doing what you can, and the rest you gotta leave up to God. You gotta leave to fate. All right, yep, see the Hanged Man, and then he's all about inaction. He ain't doing shit. And that's fine, but while he's not doing anything, yeah, these are two cards about feeling kind of stuck. You know what I mean? Eight of Swords, she is bound up, blindfolded. The Hanged Man, his hands, I don't know if they're tied behind his back, but they're definitely behind his back, meaning his hands are out of it. You know what I mean? You just got to wait. You got to be patient. But in that wait time, there is some good things that happen because he's right here in the sun. He's getting a different perspective. He's shifting things from up to down or down to up. And that is super good because it'll show you, you know, maybe the way you were looking at it wasn't right. So when you change your perspective and you see it from a different angle, you get a different view. You get a different knowledge. It's like, oh, okay, I wasn't looking at it like that before, but now you are, or you will get a chance to see, you know, sometimes no action is actually a really good thing. Because if it pops off too soon and you're not ready, then it could be disastrous. But if you got to see, look at that. If you got to wait and get some feedback and get some, you know, opinions and all that, then it kind of, you can see where maybe you went wrong or where you need to make things better, whatever. But it's not a bad thing. Patience is really good. And here you are, the King of Pentacles showing up. And you know, to me, he's like the third richest card of the deck. You got the Emperor first, Empress second, and then this King of Pentacles. He's got the Midas touch. So this could be, you know, this could be somebody coming in to really kind of help you and guide you and say, hey, this is what's worked for me. You should give it a try. See if it works for you. Because his way is pretty tried and true. You know what I mean? The King of Pentacles, he's got it. Whoa, he's got it right. He's found the right formula. And he's going to teach you. But you're also going to have to be strong enough to be taught. You know what I mean? So stay open. We got surrender. Hello, Hanged Man. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Exactly. Just be with life in this present moment. Exactly, Taurus. Like, exactly. You got release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of being authentic. I can't say that word, but it's all just saying being authentic. And then we have light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. And you are. And just don't worry if it's, again, not happening on the pace that you had hoped. Give it time. Get some help. You know, let it go. The need to control people and what they're doing or not doing. Like, let it all mesh together, and it will. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Taurus darling. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. Talk to you soon.